Hi, I'm your host Oraldo for It's Tejano Time.
And I'm Nemo with Tejano USA. Really? I mean, I don't see it anywhere.
Okay, and you're listening and watching Tejano Talk. Hey, Nemo, how was your turkey?
Hey, it's good. It's good. It was fattening,
Yeah, you know what?
fulfilling.
Yes, when we stopped about 2 weeks ago because we were off of Thanksgiving. At the tail end, I said, "Okay, have a happy Thanksgiving," and then you said, "Get fat," and then you hung
Yeah.
up. And I was going, "What the f?" And I was going, "I've been using that line to everybody since then." I said, "All right, turkey time, get fat."
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So you're
Yeah,
right. Okay.
I,
All
I've
right.
never I've never heard that. Get fat on
Well, I
turkey.
mean, that's what
I'm using
Thanksgiving is
it.
all about,
I
right?
love that. Okay. Hey, I'm excited. I'm glad we're back, and I'm excited about our guest today, and it's Flo Hernandez, and this is his 20th year in the industry, and had Showtime special. He's been on HBO. Bill Bennett. Do you remember Bellamy from
Yeah.
MTV? I think he's from MTV. All
Well,
right.
I mean, he's a comedian, so he's
Yeah.
from a lot of
Well,
different things.
wasn't he on MTV too? Maybe
I'm
that's
pretty
another guy
sure.
I'm thinking about. I can't remember, but talented guy. He's funny. He's also got a YouTube channel with Moonshine. It's called Shiner Nation. Do you know what Moonshine is? Have you seen
I know.
Moonshine?
Yeah, yeah. I know who Moonshine is.
Love it.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and I got to talk to him about that in a little bit. But whoops, let me see. Before we get into that, we have to
Uh
talk about whoops. Oh, grats.
oh. Here we go. Flip,
Okay,
flip,
wait,
flip,
wait, wait, wait.
flip.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Everybody knows we don't get paid for this show.
Yeah.
But all we ask, what is it? It's a gentleman's agreement, a lady's understanding. Tejano's helping Tejanos. I know you don't like that intro, but help us out.
It's
Everybody
corny.
subscribe to YouTube, tell your friends and everything. Click that bell button, so you get notifications so you don't miss an episode. All right. And if you want to get a hold of me or Nemo, whoops, where's this one? You can email me at buddy at itstejanoTime.com and
Or Nemo 6753 at.
yahoo.com. You know what? I've been thinking about changing my email address for
Yeah,
this.
I'm going to a different. I'm going to Gmail or something.
You know what? I was thinking about doing a Gmail too because my email that I paid for sucks. All right.
You pay
But
for email? Nobody does that, man.
no, no, no. Well, that's something else. We
Okay.
want to talk to our guest.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Let's get that going.
So let's hear it for Flo Hernandez. Okay. All right. Hey, Flo, how's it going?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, man. Thanks for having me tonight,
All
man.
right. Yeah.
Uh,
Thank you.
excited to be a part of this. I hardly do these, man. Believe it or not.
I
Um,
know because
hardly ever. But
yeah.
so this is pretty cool.
A couple
It is
weeks
pretty cool. I agree.
you did Rock and Roll James PVT
Correct.
hashtag PVT, and you did that with another guy for that Valente
Which one?
Rodriguez.
Valente Rodriguez.
From George
People know
Lopez,
him. Correct, from the George Lopez show. People know him as Ernie, and of course, he did
Ernie.
Blood In, Blood Out, and he
Yeah,
was Frankie in Blood In, Blood Out, man. So,
one of my
he was a real nice guy in one, and he was a cholo in the other one.
Yeah, yeah, he was.
true. I remember that. So, hey, how was your turkey weekend?
Turkey Day was pretty chill, man. I just don't feel like it's what it used to be. When you were little, look forward to it. You stuff yourself and stuff, and it seemed kind of fun. You got to see all your cousins and stuff. It was a lot of fun. You got to play with them. Sometimes throw football out in the street. Or out in the field, and it was a lot of fun. Now it's a lot of hassle and people fighting and whose house you're gonna go to or whose house you don't want to go to or count me out
Exactly.
on this one or man, who the hell's coming over? I don't like them. Why are they
Yeah.
coming over?
Yeah.
Pinche bitch and this and that,
Yeah.
man. And
Do,
Yeah.
do you dress up? Do you still dress up?
hell no, man. No, no,
Back in the day,
I,
we used to dress up though.
What do you
bro,
mean?
I
Look
was
like
in
a turkey?
For
sweats.
pictures, for pictures, we used to dress up like, everybody was at a table and they want to take pictures like from top up, and at the bottom you have pajamas, whatever. No, nobody did that. Okay, all right.
No, man, ain't no dressing up no more. I don't
No.
listen. I don't have anybody to impress anymore. It is what it is. Take me how I am now, or don't take me at all. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna make the effort
Yeah,
for
they
more
got
than
a
half
dress.
the people that I really don't give a shit about. Be honest with you. I know that sounds negative, right? But
They
it
got to
is the
impress
truth, man.
you. You're the famous one in the family.
No, man. Hey,
Yes.
listen. Hey, my kids. Sometimes they look at daddy and they look at me like I ain't shit, man. So, I don't get that. I don't get that kind of love right here. At the house, it's very chill. Like I said, I put on my stretchy pants, my good sweats, and that's about it, man.
Yeah,
And I eat a little bit.
my wife puts her pregnancy pants on
Mm,
when she wants to eat.
Maybe she's
mm.
giving you a hint.
Oh no 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 no! That's not gonna happen. Uh,
And we watch the football games, man. It's all about
Yeah,
football, man. No,
it
nobody gives a
is.
damn about that dry ass turkey no more, man. I know I don't. I mean, I don't know if y'all do, but
Wow.
we
Were you home for the Thanksgiving? Were you home?
yeah, I was home for Thanksgiving. We had a good time here. And we watched the game. I like the ham better more than turkey. I'll be honest with you, we X'd out the whole damn turkey this year. We didn't even have
Wow.
turkey.
Wow. Your whole
Yeah,
family don't like the turkey.
I had two
yeah,
turkeys,
we two turkeys. Oh,
one on
okay.
Thursday and one on Friday.
Wow.
Oh, there
But
you
your
go.
family does not
Yes,
like turkey. Your whole family. How many's in your family?
Me, wifey, my son, and my daughter. You know what I
So
mean? But
four of y'all don't like turkey. That's crazy.
you know what, man? I just don't think like these kids nowadays really get into it. I think if you
Yeah.
gave the kids an option of turkey and ham versus Whataburger, I'm
Oh
willing to
yeah.
bet they'll pick Whataburger, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure they
I
will.
promise you.
my daughter she eats Whataburger all the time. She eats it twice a week.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a good Texan, man. Yeah,
that's great.
hell yeah.
It's a lot easier. She does swimming lesson twice a week, and after swimming lessons, we take her straight to Whataburger.
There you
And
go.
your
Thanks.
family, do they do the chicken nuggets?
They do the chicken nuggets. My little one, my daughter, man, she's 9 years old. And she loves her chicken nuggets, man. Last night, man, she got some chicken nuggets. They were real stale. They tasted old. They didn't have that crunch,
uh,
and so my daughter, she bit into that nugget. She didn't like it, and she gave me that look that Jada Pinkett Smith gave Will Smith, man, when they made fun of her mom. And I knew what that meant. And man, get your fat ass up and go get her them nuggets, man. So I went to McDonald's, took them nuggets with the receipt, man, and I got her some fresh nuggets, bro.
Oh
sweet.
man!
You should have TikToked that, man. That would have been funny.
Speaking about your
Your
sister, your
daughter?
daughter, I saw on Shiner Nation on YouTube. Everybody go check it out. I saw an episode with your daughter in it. She was eating these chili noodles. She is
Yeah.
hilarious on that. She was
Oh
on.
my god, yeah, man. She likes she's like her daddy, man. She eats a lot of spicy stuff and likes that spicy stuff, man. I mean, we started her out early, man. She didn't have no pacifier. We jammed a jalapeno in her mouth, man, and that was
Nice. That only happened whenever we did bad things or said bad stuff, man.
yeah. We start them out early over here, man. That's tough love right there,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
And
So
so the reason I brought up the chicken nuggets was because I love your skit on chicken nuggets, man. That's one of the funniest skits I've ever heard.
I don't think I
Period.
heard that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious, man. This
Oh,
is, is
hey.
this person related to you? The one that you keep.
Okay, so my little fat ass cousin, right? So chicken nuggets actually started as yo quiero chicken nuggets, right? Chicken nuggets. And then to make it more universal to the crowds, it came to I want chicken nuggets, right? And basically it's based off my little cousin. But truth be told, because I don't do too many podcasts, but so y'all getting a
Nice. All right.
nice little nugget, pun intended, right
Right.
here, that I haven't shared really out there. It's really a combination of my kids, myself, and my cousin, because we all love nuggets, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, my little one, man, my little girl, my 9 year old, she's that little chicken nugget, man. Like she loves her chicken nuggets, man. It's at least 3 or 4 times a week, man. She's getting chicken nuggets, man. She pops them damn things like it's Molly, man.
I I
Yeah.
only I only eat chicken nuggets if I'm on the road because it's quick and easy to pop in your mouth like that. But I love Raising Cane's. I mean, I'm not gonna
Overrated,
Raising
big
Cane.
time.
Raising
Overrated.
Cane's is my
Overrated.
favorite. They're expensive, but they're worth it for
They're
me.
so overrated, man. I don't see how people just blow up that spot.
Hey, I like Raising Canes, man, but I'm not gonna stay in line no 20. I don't know. Them lines look. It's. I don't know what it is around here, man. In the DFW area,
Chick-fil-A.
I don't know. Like it's like exactly around the country, but the chicken places, man, are always they have outrageous lines. Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's. I mean, all these Popeyes sometimes, depending, well,
Yeah.
but they have huge lines, man. Um, they don't have enough Whataburgers in Oak Cliff. That's a damn shame, man.
No joke.
How many is there in Oak Cliff?
I mean, me personally, I think there's two, and unless I'm wrong, there's one in off Camp Wisdom, in
Okay.
by Redbird Mall, where Redbird Mall used to
Oh,
be,
is that okay?
and
But
You said,
that's
wow,
really,
that's far.
really that's like South Oak Cliff, right?
Yeah, that's
South.
south.
That's South Oak Cliff, and then you got the Whataburger over there off Cockrell Hill in 30, if that
Oh yeah,
still
yeah.
counts.
So they don't
That's
have
Oak
it like
Cliff.
over Jefferson and that area. They don't
Okay,
have
yeah.
none.
Exactly.
You got it. Okay.
That's not the Oak
No.
Cliff I remember, dude. You're like south of Oak
Yeah,
Cliff.
yeah. You're like over there,
Yeah.
Polk and 67, or what is that? 37. What is that? Freeway over
Yeah,
there?
yeah. But
It's sort of like
that's where I.
it's sort of like saying I live in North Oak Cliff and I live in Plano area.
No, man. That's where I grew
Far,
up.
dude.
Hey, South Oak Cliff. That's where I grew up, man. My home high school was Carter High School, man.
Oh yeah, that's
So
all black. I remember that
yes,
school.
sir. Yes, sir.
Why do you say it like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on, bro. Hold on,
Wait,
man.
that's an all-black school,
Yo,
Hey,
yo.
What's going on?
Edit
What's
this
going
shit
on?
out, bro.
Hey,
Hold on.
wait a
The
second.
way you said it, that's all black. Like,
Wait,
Bro,
like,
you
what's
set
going-
me up, bro.
Like, what's going on there, man?
I used to teach at an all-black school.
Oh,
Like that.
and
Yeah.
and
No,
your
okay,
point?
okay.
What's your point, man?
Hold on, bro. Y'all set me up. Don't get me canceled, goddammit.
No, because we used to play each other all the time.
What
Black
does that
schools
mean?
like to play other black schools all the time. We always did. It's a
Oh.
big rivalry.
Again, I don't.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why you brought that up.
'Cause I know that high school. Did you know that
Yeah.
high school?
Carter, yeah, Carter. There's,
Go to high school.
Okay.
what popular athletes come out of Carter?
Jesse Armstead, Sha'Carri Richardson, who's
Yeah, she's
Olympic
badass.
champion now. But you
Yeah.
know what I heard? You know what I
La,
heard about?
La marihuana? Yeah, no.
Yeah. But there's a true fact about Carter High School. Did you know this about Carter High School?
What's that?
It's all black.
Oh my God, is it?
Still, even after all these years.
Wow. They didn't gentrify it. It's not gentrified yet.
Hell no.
They haven't got
It's
to
not-
that part of Oak Cliff to
Hey, wait a
gentrify.
second.
They're
I
over
have
in
black
Bishop.
friends.
They're over in Bishop. Oh man, that's the worst thing you could say.
I know. I'm just joking. I'm trying to get. Okay.
That's-
No, it's
You
all
know
good.
what? You know, I told my wife that. Okay, I told my wife that Flo Hernandez was going to be on the show, and she goes, "Oh," I said. He goes, "Who's he?" I said, "Well, he's a Latino artist. I mean, comedian like that." I said, "Oh, so
Artist?
he's up in." Well, I mean, I said artist because we usually talk about
Yeah.
artists here, and I said comedian, and he said, "Oh, he's up and coming." I said, "Yeah, if you call 20 years in the industry up and coming." And then she said, "Did he take the stairs coming up?"
Oh.
And I go, "Oh,
Oh,
like
wow.
Uh,
And my
Wow,
wife
what
was
is that?
like it's
What-
slow." I said, "What?" And
did I take the stairs? Oh, that's over my head. So apparently, like,
you're up and coming. She was okay. I'm sorry.
yeah, okay. I got it.
My
now.
wife's not a professional comedian, but I said,
Yeah.
"I can't believe you said that," but she did. I
No,
told her I
definitely.
would tell you that.
No, it's all good. Definitely. I mean, I've been at this for 20, going on 21 years, man. So, I hit it hard out the gate, and 3.5 years in, I actually landed my first national TV credit, which was Bill Bellamy's Who's the Guy Jokes, right? We shot it here at the Majestic Theater in downtown
wow.
Dallas. Yeah,
He
so
was on
that-
MTV, right? Bill
I
Bellamy?
believe so. But what he's
Okay.
known for, his biggest contribution is the word booty call, man. I mean, I believe it's in the dictionary now, man. So
Under him.
he came up with that term, man.
I didn't know that.
Wow,
and
that's
so-
cool.
and so booty call was this thing, which was really huge. People still use it to this day, right?
There's a
So
movie called Booty Call too.
exactly with Jamie Foxx,
Yeah.
and I forgot who else is on it. I believe Tommy Davidson, maybe. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right on that.
Okay.
But no, man. I mean, and then one thing led after another, and then I landed some radio morning show, and then after that, in 2008, I moved to Los Angeles for a little bit, and then I come back and I start doing some really cool stuff, man. 2009, 10, 11.
Yeah.
I was doing some pretty good things, man. Got
I know.
Showtime with Chris Spencer. Then I won funniest comic in Texas. Uh,
Texas.
Congratulations.
where yeah, thank you. Where the competition meant something back when it first started. Now it's shit to me sometimes. No, I'm being serious, man. I think it's kind of watered down now a little bit, but
I
I
think
know. What's that?
no, go ahead. I mean, I would say I think comedy has changed a lot from what it we used to what it is now. I mean, like the Ralph Barbosa. I don't. I mean, I think he has funny skits like 3 minute bits and stuff, and he's funny. But he's. I think you have to be high to like his comedy. And I could be wrong. I could be
That
wrong, but and again,
well,
maybe it's just not for me.
Hey, well, you know what? I figured this was gonna come up. Hey, man, I'll keep it. I'll keep it a buck. I'll keep it 100, man. I don't want to come off as an old bitter ass comic, but I always pride myself in keeping the shit real, so I'll keep it real. This ain't gonna be no different night, right?
All
Hey,
right.
much love to Rob Barboza, man. I mean, he's putting Dallas on the map. He's
Yeah,
doing
big
great
time.
things. I mean, because and let me just get into this a little bit. But I think he broke down the barrier in the wall finally, man, because everything was all the Latino comics that were really well known, man, were coming in out of the West Coast. I mean,
Okay.
you got Fluffy, you got Mencia, you got Lopez, you got Paul Rodriguez, Felipe Esparza. They're all from the fucking West Coast, man.
Yeah,
So
Sure.
yeah, you're
the
right.
South has a different flavor. And he finally broke through, man. It's something that I was trying to do myself. I was doing pretty cool things, man, but unfortunately, I took a different road and I got a little sidetracked and became a little bit of a drunk there for a couple of years, man. My mom passed away in 2011. And I started throwing a pity party for myself and shit, so no excuses, man. But, shout out to Ralph Barboza for doing the damn thing, man. Got a Netflix special shot of here in Oak Cliff,
Yeah, he
Oh
was on
wow.
He was on Kimmel, or he did his time on national TV and put us on the
Yeah,
market. Yeah, that's
no,
badass.
no, no, definitely, man. I remember when Ralph started, man. He would come out to a lot of the shows that I was doing, whether it was Addison Improv, Arlington Improv, Dallas Hyenas, Fort Worth Hyenas, because he
Yeah.
knew I was gonna put his ass on stage. Because I said, "Hey, man, you're really funny. You got it, man." So he would show up, right?
Yeah.
And so I would put him on, and I got a few flyers, man, where he opened up and stuff like that. I got the receipts, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so I'd put him on, and what do you call it? I even had, I believe it was his tia reached out to me, and she messaged me and she said, "Hey, me and Ralph, we love your comedy, and if you can take him under your wing and mentor him." And I said, "Sure,
Wow.
definitely." And I did the
Wow.
damn thing, and I gave him some shows, and hey, Ralph, hey,
Oh yeah.
buddy,
Henry.
you don't answer my fucking calls or my texts
Wow.
anymore, bro. Like,
Oh man.
like,
Wow, man.
Oh man.
Come
like,
on, Ralph, man.
like
Hey.
I
What's
was just
going on
gonna.
there?
Hey, I called and texted him. I was gonna congratulate him and shit, and he can't answer my calls or my texts. I really don't
Yeah.
say shit because then if I do, oh man, Flo's being old and bitter.
Yeah.
Nah, motherfucker, I want that same energy when you would come to my shows, man.
So
Like
yeah.
where's that love? And if that makes me an old bitter motherfucker, then so let it
Hey.
be. But
So he
He's,
pulled a George Lopez on you, pretty
oh
much.
yeah. I was gonna say.
exactly,
Wow. Wow.
exactly.
Wow.
Hey, and I'm a grown ass man. I'll say it in his face. I'll say behind him. I'll say to the side of that motherfucker.
Ralph, what's going
Yo,
on, man?
where's his energy, bro? You used to show up to my shows. I used to put you on. You used to be cool. I even brought you to Potosi Live in Abilene in front of 450, 500 people. You
Oh
fucking
man.
sold out. Hold on, he showed up with 25
Hey,
shirts to sell. And
you're getting too
what's
close
up?
to their mic. You're getting too close to your mic.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, and he had 25 shirts to sell, sold them all loud and shit, and everything was
yeah.
cool. And then this motherfucker blew up.
So
I
much,
call him, I text him, I
so
don't
much
get
for
no love, no return,
okay. So,
motherfucker.
so much for controlling that.
Nah, I'm serious. But
Yeah, I know.
listen,
Yeah, I know.
hold on. Let me talk my shit, man. So,
I think you done
so,
it. I think you're there.
so,
I think
but,
you're 100%. He's
but
got the
hold on.
message.
But hold on. If I say something, oh, Flo's being old, Flo's being bitter. But I wasn't old and bitter when I was putting your motherfucking ass on my shows, right? No. And
He's
when the tia reached out, I, Mijo, me and Mijo, we love your shows, and can you please put him on and take him under your wing and mentor him and show him the way and fly, man, get the fuck. But hey, man, but much love to Ralph because I don't want to sound old and bitter. But listen, it's a small world. We're going to cross paths again. And I'm a grown ass man. I'm going to ask you face to face, hey, motherfucker, answer the phone call, answer the text. And if this makes me sound old and bitter, well, fuck everybody and chinga tu madre. I don't give a shit.
All right. But how do you really feel? Hey, no.
Yeah, how do you really?
Hey, so let's move on from from Ralph.
He's probably scared that that you want a small percentage of his.
Yeah.
Pay.
How about like while we're at it? How about what do you think about Ortha?
Oh no. You know what, man? The whole Raymond Horta thing, man. It's in the past, man.
Yeah.
Competitions would have gone through between me and him 1-on-1.
Yeah,
I
that
did
would've been
call him
badass.
out
That would
on Facebook Live, and I think I'll take the shit on that one. Maybe I wouldn't have called him first and then challenged him.
But he was avoiding you
at
at that time, right? He was avoiding you at that time.
I think he wanted to set it up a different way that I wanted to. So there was just a big miscommunication. I don't want to get too. I don't want to bring that out again. I just want to leave that in the past. But
All right.
but he's cool. He's cool, man. I mean, I don't have anything against him, and I don't have anything against Ralph, man. But yo, Ralph, man, just fucking answer my call or my text, bro.
Are there any
That's it.
any other comedians that you've been helping out and stuff and been the same way? Or I mean, because I know
Listen.
you got to help a lot of people out, man. You know, you guys are in the
Listen.
industry and stuff.
Listen, truth be told, man. Truth be told, I help a lot of comics, man, and I ain't gonna put no names out here or anything like that. But I'm telling you, I've been in the game here almost 21 years, and even though I sound like an asshole, and people say I'm an asshole sometimes, I've helped a lot of comics, especially Latino comics. And I will say this, and I'll leave it right here, and we can move forward. But in the last 20 years, if you're a Latino comic that came up through the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I promise you, they've all eaten at my comedy table, bro. All of them.
Yeah.
I've
for
either
you.
helped you out, whether it's help you write, wrote the shit out for you, let you open for me, put you on shows, or I help you develop, but in some way, form, or fashion, you've eaten on my comedy table. And if you want to say no, I got the receipts because I'm a petty ass motherfucker too. I keep text messages. I keep
Nice.
I keep emails.
Nice.
I keep posters in my room to this day that are in frames. I said, bro, look, you're on a poster from 2009 where you open for me. Don't tell me you ain't never worked for me or this and that bullshit. I got it, man. So at the end of the day, man.
Okay, so is it true that George Lopez was same way? I mean that not the same way.
Same
He
way.
wasn't the same way. What I'm saying is he did not want another Latino on the bill if he was on there. Is that true? Have you experienced that?
Does he know that? Do you know that, Flo?
I heard
Like,
stories like that, man, but I can't confirm it 100%. I just heard that he don't like another Latino opening up for him. You know what I mean? But it could be a number of factors, man. I mean, it could be that he's afraid that
They're gonna step on his material and
step
stuff.
on his material a little bit, especially if they're Latino. He's Latino. They might cover something he's gonna cover. You know what I mean? It could be something to that extent. I've run into this myself. If you have an opener working with you for like a year, 6 months, 8 months, a year, couple of years, you start seeing where they're kind of picking up your style
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
where there's the way you hand mannerisms, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you deliver, how even if the way you move on stage, so it starts rubbing off on them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if he works with a black comic or a white comic, he
Same
doesn't
thing's
really
gonna
have to.
happen.
It
Oh,
could, but he's not. They're not really going to cover the topics or growing up or
right.
he's only relatable. He's the only relatable, especially if it's a predominantly Latino
Market.
market, fan base, or audience.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and he's always had the same white guy for the longest time. He's had
is I,
the same
I, I,
opener.
I
Yeah, he's had the same opener for a long time.
yeah, I haven't been to a George Lopez show, man,
Yeah.
in years, bro.
Yeah.
I've
Years.
only been to. I only went to one, and it was the Latin Kings of Comedy. Do you remember that from the Bronco Bowl back in the days? Did you ever
I
Was
go
he
to the
didn't.
part of
Bronco?
that? Was he part of
I,
that?
Yeah,
no,
it was George, Paul, and Carlos
Carlos.
Mencias.
Those three.
Those
Okay.
three, the Kings of Comedy for the Latin Kings of Comedy. At
Yeah.
least when it first started.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then I believe it went to Carlos, Pablo Francisco, and
Pablo Francisco.
Freddie
Pretty
Soto.
Soto. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Because I
That's
went to the first one of the Bronco Bowl, and you know what? I bought two front row center tickets.
Did they case on
And
you?
what?
Did they case on you?
No,
No,
I
nobody
wanted.
front rows like for
I
people that.
brought one of my white female girls. Okay,
Oh
I'm gonna say it
wow!
like
Oh
that
wow! Here we go.
because I saw them on a previous show like that. That they pointed out the white person that was in the front like that. So I brought me my own white person like that. They didn't say shit about anything like that. And
Yeah.
I mean, I could put my feet on the stage. That's how close I was. And I think I told you earlier that I partied with Paul Rodriguez. You know what? I saw
Uh
Paul
huh.
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
He likes a name drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have a drinking
It's
game
all good.
off.
Yeah.
But I saw him at Addison Improv in South Arlington like a year and a half ago. No, was it not? Not this past September, but the September before that. And I really enjoyed his comedy, but I felt kind of bad for him. Have you seen him
Who's
lately? Paul
who's that?
Rodriguez.
Paul Rodriguez. Yeah, he's lost it.
Well,
Yeah.
I felt,
He doesn't have anything fresh, man. To be
no,
honest
no,
with
no.
you.
His material's good, but I
Yeah.
felt kind of bad for his story because he lives with his kid like that because he lost all his
The
money.
the
And
skateboarder is his son.
I don't know. He's talking about it, and because he owes the government lots of taxes, like that.
Shit, man. I worked with him about a year ago in Corpus Christi, and
Yeah.
he had some really good crowds, man. He's still
Oh
he's
yeah,
still putting the asses in the seats and stuff like that.
he was
I think
hilarious.
I think he slowed down in the sense, well, he's older. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I know he wasn't feeling too well that weekend, but he went out there on stage, man. I think he was feeling a little ill, but he went out there on stage sweating like a mofo. But he was delivering out there, did about an hour, and was signing and taking pictures afterwards, man. So he delivered, but I mean, I could see, I mean, if you're comparing him from years back to
Yeah.
now, I mean, how old is he? I think he's like
Yeah.
69,
Yeah.
70. So,
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to Google that one. I
Yeah.
don't know.
He was on a podcast. He was like telling George Lopez that he didn't help him out or whatever. He said he was like he was bitter. He was about George Lopez not helping him out and stuff.
Yeah.
And
hold on. Did you see that word you just used? You said bitter. That's
yeah.
what the people are going to say about me when they see this and they see me bitching about Ralph. That's exactly bitter.
Oh, no.
I
But
think it came from you actually.
yeah.
I didn't even think about it until you said
you, you,
it.
Yeah.
you know what it is, man. Here's what it is. It's that you help people coming up, right? And not only are they successful, they blow up, right? And
Yeah.
so that's fine. But I've come to learn that if I help people out, I just don't expect shit in return because it's not going to happen for the most
Yeah,
part,
yeah, for the
man.
Yeah.
most
It's
part,
just not.
absolutely.
So I've come to realize I can do either one or two things. I can help out and just shut the hell up and not expect shit in return because it's probably going to help it, or just
Right.
don't help at all. But if I don't help, it's like a catch-22, right? Because if I don't help,
Then you're
Florida,
George Lopez. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
he's an asshole. He's gatekeeping here. He don't want to help out his own people. And then when I do, help him out. And then later on, I'm like, yo, what's up? It's like, vete la virgi, cabron. Like, I don't get no love back, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can't answer my call and my text. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, you knew how to answer it about 5 years ago
Yeah,
when I asked,
yeah.
but
And
now you don't
technology only
know.
got better. They can't use that as
Yeah,
excuse.
bro. So, hey, it
Yeah.
is what it is, man.
It's like you loan friends or family money, just give it away. Don't expect it to come back.
Yeah,
You know?
no,
That's a
definitely.
whole different
Yeah.
story, I'm sure.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
No joke.
yeah. So you've been pretty busy on i- is it 92.5? I hear you. I mean, I see you've been on there and stuff, and now you got moonshine. So instead of
Oh,
moonshine, why don't you have somebody like a Mexican version of that puppet man, or like
moonshine. Well, I
yeah,
tell you what I
well,
did there, buddy. Well, I tell you what, man. Yeah, I get on that show every once in a while just to promote upcoming shows that I have here locally.
Yeah.
So they've blessed me with that opportunity, man. So they say, hey, anytime you want to promote a show here, locally, give us a call, and we're able to, which they are for the most part, right? They throw me on there on the air, and I'm promote on radio, which is a great thing to have, right? But now I'm trying to evolve, man. I'm trying to this old dog can still learn a new trick or two, you know what
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean?
Hmm.
And so it's a day and age where social media is taking over, and if you don't get with it, it'll leave you behind. Because if
Oh
there's
yeah.
one the biggest asshole in life is time. Time don't give a shit. It will pass you up
It
and
goes
throw
like
them.
that. Like the older
Yes,
you
yeah.
get.
So uh, I'm trying to add to my repertoire a legit influencer, man. So I started with moonshine, and so I'm
He's
trying to
blown
add.
up. He's got
Yeah,
like
man.
Moonchin's got like 300,000 followers on is it
Uh,
TikTok?
TikTok, man. Yeah, man. He's blowing up harder than I
Dang.
am, and so,
Remember whenever Orta used to tell you about how many followers he had? Every time I hear about that, that's what I think about.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, never
yeah, yeah.
mind.
Because he said I didn't have followers. No, but at the end of the day, man, you really want to start with this Raymond Norte.
No, no, it's just again it brought up followers. I think of that every time I hear like followers and stuff. I said it goes back to that one thing. I said, "Come on, man,"
No, no,
like
no, no, definitely, man. Because the argument back there was, okay, you got the followers. You're right. You got me in the followers, but I got the national TV credits.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you're my
right,
Yeah.
credits against your followers.
yeah,
It never happened. So,
exactly.
but the thing is, man, I want to evolve and find this second win in my career. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, when I was on your YouTube channel, Shiner Nation, I saw an episode that looked like a podcast, and you said you stopped doing that during COVID. That's probably when you should have blown up even more. I mean, you should have ran into that. How come
Yeah.
you stopped doing that?
Unfortunately, yeah, we just, I'll be honest with you, man. Part of it was just I didn't pursue it the way I should have. Probably laziness really played a little bit into that role, a factor. But I just wanted to try to move it to the house and see what I could do here at the house, because that was at a studio like what we're doing right now, right?
Yeah, reboot,
So
dude. Reboot it.
yeah, but the great thing is that hey, I'm still here. Moonshine's healthy. I'm healthy, so we can still make it happen, man. Funny thing about Moonshine was I found him years before. We were at Mardell's at a Christian store,
What
where they
else?
got yeah, Mardell's, right?
Yeah,
And so you know how it is. They got a whole bunch of Christian stuff in there, and crosses and Bibles and all that good stuff, right?
what were you
And
doing in there? Just out of curiosity.
uh
Yeah, he did.
I don't know, man. Like, to be honest with you, we were just
You just
there,
happened to
man.
walk in. Yeah. Okay. All right. All
Hey,
right.
hey, God took the wheel and steered me to the right place, bro.
All right.
And so he steered me there, and lo and behold, there was this little puppet, and I picked him up, put him on my hand. I was like, yeah, 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 and I started messing around with him, and so then I brought him to the house. It was like 17.99 plus tax, the best $20 investment I ever made in my life.
Yeah.
And so we got him around 2016, 17, and he was just laying there. And then COVID hits, I was like, well, hell, what the hell am I gonna do now, right? I started TikTok, and my videos weren't really hitting too well, and then I put this damn puppet on, and sure enough, man, he comes to life like fucking Ted, and then and one thing leads to another, man, and he starts blowing up, and so now that TikTok was actually Flo Hernandez comedy, and I had my own Cash App on there. But once he started blowing up, it changed to Shiner Nation with his picture, and I made him his own Cash App, and he's got his own Cash App card, as a matter of fact. And so he blew up on his
Nice.
own. He blew up on his own, man. And now Moonshine is Moonshine, right?
Yeah.
So he's it's really cool, man. It's really cool how people take to him and reach out to him, message him, want to talk to him, want to buy his merch.
So
It's insane, man.
where can they buy
Insane.
his merch, or where do you sell merch?
Yeah, I do sell merch. If you just simply reach out to me for right now,
Okay.
I'll message you back, and we can set that up. And I ship out merch left and right, man. I used to have a website. I was working with somebody, but he turned out to be a real piece of shit, and so I had to
Oh
break
my
away
god.
because this dude was trying to steal money left and right, man. But that's another story.
Yeah,
I,
yeah, that sucks.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I had to get
You
away
want
from that.
you want to name names?
You want
Yeah,
to name
yeah. I mean, I might as well, man. Shit, I'm not holding back on this damn show.
Why
You want me
now?
to throw the name?
I
Yeah.
don't care.
Why at this point? I don't give a damn.
Yeah,
it?
you got receipts, so let them
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
anything.
I'll just say, man, we used to do the tour with him, and I had to take over the damn tour because this fool didn't pay us for the last 3 shows, bro,
Damn it.
Oh
and
man.
ripped us off, man. I was like, son of a bitch, man. I mean, I'm not gonna put his name all the way out there, but it rhymes with Henry Abrego, man. So don't don't do business with that piece of shit because you ain't gonna get your money, man. Straight up,
Oh
bro.
man.
Man, that's horrible. Hey, so that puppet, I mean, do they still sell that puppet at Bardell's?
I have no clue if they do, man. I went online and got the last 52 of them, man. So
Oh, did you? Okay. All
Oh.
right. Good
no,
for
So,
you.
so did you doctor him up, like put the fishing lure or put another mustache on him, or is he? That's how he
correct.
came.
Correct. I switched up his appearance a little bit just in
Okay.
case they want to try to come
All
at me.
right.
I said,
Okay.
man, I
Okay.
switched them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
hey,
right.
bro, don't get me canceled on here, me and my fucking calm down, bro.
Hey,
Copy,
so have you?
copyright infringement.
Okay,
No
I
shit.
noticed that you're never on the same camera as Moonshine is.
Gee, I
So
wonder why.
no, well, I was gonna say, do you practice ventriloquism and bring them on stage? And
Nah,
no,
I've never practiced that. But at the end of the day, Moonshine is his own person, and I'm me. It's all about Moonshine, and Moonshine loves his shine, bro. He don't like to let me
he doesn't
shine
like
on
to
there, man.
share.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm his assistant. I work the camera for him. He does all the jokes and does all the
Sweet.
magic, and he
Nice.
brings the money in, and he brings the views in, and Moonshine is the shit, bro.
Yeah.
well, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, okay, I'm gonna name drop. All right, you ready, Nemo?
There you go.
Okay.
Here we
Go ahead.
go.
One of the most famous, well, I would say in the top 5 ventriloquists. I used to hang out with them, and we used to hang out in high school. Is Terry
Who's that?
Fader. Terry Fader.
Terry
So,
Vader. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I remember back in the day. So I was thinking that maybe you were trying to do ventriloquism and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think it's something that I and
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to invest time into trying to learn
Not if this
that.
is working, man. Why would you do that?
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, this is working. Like, what the hell?
Oh,
You
you
know what, man?
bring bring
What do
Shiner
you?
into the show.
No, definitely. People have asked that already, and I've already had a few comedy clubs saying that when I decide, me and Moonshine to do a comedy club, they definitely want to host us and host Moonshine. So Moonshine already has a few comedy clubs lined up for him if he wants to work them. But I think it's going to be easier online, man. Quite honestly, man, I think about back a few years back. Remember Triumph the insult dog?
Yeah, the black dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tri-
I
I
poop on
mean,
you.
yeah, and yeah, exactly, and you never saw the guy, right?
Right.
You
That's
never saw
sure
the
you're
guy,
right.
so I'm thinking that's kind of the road we want to go down and see if we can kind of blow blow up like that, man. I think the one thing that separates moonshine from other and moonshine doesn't like being called a puppet, by the way, but but the one thing that does separate moonshine from the others is that moonshine has great punchlines and wordplay, bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm willing to put the wordplay and the punchlines against any puppet that's out there,
Yeah.
and I think we'll fuck him up, man. I'm proud of Moonshine. Moonshine's done a lot of great things, and he's only growing and getting better.
So
You
Comedy
know.
Central hasn't reached out.
No, no, not yet. But it'll happen.
Yeah, I
If
think
not,
so.
if not them, someone will eventually. I think we'll catch the right person's eye, and if they can just see past the, oh man, it's just a little redneck puppet, and really listen to the premise of the jokes, the punchlines, and the wordplay. Not only does he catch the attention of the white audiences, Moonshine does Spanglish too as well. So
Yeah.
he catches the Latino audiences very well and the black audiences because Moonshine loves his R&B and Motown and rap, and so he gets into that too, man. And so his comedy transcends over all that. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I think that's what makes him special, man. I'll be honest with you that he can be relatable to all those cultures and different cultures, man, and people. So
Uh, okay. Now, I will. Yeah, I want to
Just
bring.
say it, man. Say
Okay.
it. What's going
Well,
on?
I don't want to be offensive on the show.
Really? Have you heard the first 40 minutes of this show? Come on, man.
yeah, no
Okay.
shit.
Okay. I think you need to bring back your podcast,
Okay,
and
all right. He
because
suck on that podcast, man. It's
well,
just
he
abuse
should.
him.
I
All
mean, he
right,
said he wants to be. He's trying to be versatile, become more of an influencer and stuff. I'm a fan of comedians. I mean, my wife and I, we don't go out that much, but we put. I mean, I last time I think I went to go see Chris Rock. We dropped $1,000 that for
he
that night.
always likes to drop money.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No
Well,
shit.
I mean,
Always,
with the
always talking about
dinner,
money.
the
Yeah,
tickets, and
whatever.
the
Go ahead.
babysitter, and
Well,
all
your
that. It's
point,
about
your point is that he should keep his podcast going.
well,
Correct.
okay, and then like Bert Kreischer, he's got a podcast.
Correct.
A lot of Joe Rogan, and
Hmm.
he has like his
Joe Rogan
comedian.
sucks as a comedian.
You know what? I kind of agree with you. I don't
Yeah,
like
he
Joe
sucks
Rogan's
hard,
comedy,
man.
but as a podcaster, I do
Yeah,
like him.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
cool, and
I
sometimes he
don't.
says dumb shit,
I'm
but he sucks as a comedian.
Yeah, I don't like his comedy too
well,
much.
hold
Go
on.
ahead.
I will say this, and here we go. We're gonna get another
Okay.
exclusive right now. Okay,
Like,
so and I would say this because I was trying to hold on to it, but since you're talking about it right now,
Okay.
I'll drop a great segue to bring this up right here. Well, I've been doing some shows with Valente Rodriguez, and
Right.
you know him from Ernie and the George Lopez show and Frankie and Blood In Blood Out, and everything's going really well, man. I mean, it's starting to catch on for real, and we're starting to get a lot of calls on the weekly to book us to do comedy shows. And so it's called Way Funny. It's the tour. We called it Way Funny, Guey, way
hey,
like
Yeah.
PJ Way. It's got a
Right.
double meaning, of course.
Yeah.
So, but bro, we got a huge meeting in South Texas coming up on December
Do a
8th,
podcast.
December 7th. Yes, it's in the works. The Way Funny podcast, bro, with
I
Valente
oh,
would.
Rodriguez.
sweet, badass.
Hey,
There you
if
go.
you okay, well, if that doesn't work out, I do produce a podcast right here. I'm not very
Okay.
great, but I could help
We
you
have
out
four
as much
people
as
watching. He doesn't produce
Yeah,
that
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We have
No,
no
no,
TikTok. We have no TikTok presence. Yeah.
hold
No,
on, but he
go
can
ahead.
produce. That's the thing. Not everybody can produce. That's a
Well,
whole different.
All right.
according to you,
Yeah.
I can't do. I
Yeah.
don't do a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
job.
You should see the Shelly Lotta show.
Hey,
That's
my audio sucked at that time. Okay, I was trying to improve it. All right,
but
but
but but
we're getting
but
better. Go ahead.
no, it's all good. I mean, it's always a work in progress, right?
Yeah,
And trust the process, and you can always improve. But we're looking forward to this, man. Like I said, it's a huge meeting. We're meeting with some serious investors,
Yeah.
and so Way Funny Podcast
That'd be badass.
2024 with
Yeah,
And,
Valentin
yeah,
and
Rodriguez.
both of y'all have connections to other comedians.
yeah. Of course.
The ones that you help go up. That hey, say, because everybody's gonna want to be on your podcast. I mean, even to what? What you don't think
Man,
so? No,
no,
okay, maybe.
I think. Well, no, I'm saying he's in the acting world. I'm in the stand up
Yeah,
world, so he
exactly.
can bring like Constance on the show. From the George Lopez show. I could
Yeah,
bring Ralph Barboza or something like that.
That's what I'm talking about. That'd be a good show.
hey, you could bring Buddy and Nemo for Tejano
Oh
time.
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, yeah.
Like,
but and so
go
it's
ahead.
gonna be great, man. We're definitely looking forward to it, man, and we're
I
highly
am looking
excited,
forward
man,
to that.
for this meeting, man, because I think we'll have a great product, man, with
Yeah,
him.
absolutely.
He's extremely. Listen, let me tell you something about Valente, bro. That guy that you see on the screen, he's that guy. He's very likable, down to earth, real nice. And so then there's me on the podcast. I'm an asshole. And so it's like good cop, bad cop, night and day. It's like we're gonna be like the odd couple, right? But
Yeah.
it works, man. It really will work. And he's funny. I'm funny, I think. And here, hey, I think we heard that Moonshine's gonna get a segment on
That's
there
what I'm
too
talking
as
about. That's
well,
who should
man.
have a podcast. Moonshine.
Oh,
Definitely.
this podcast is gonna be good, man. I'll
Yeah, yeah,
promise you, it's
yeah.
gonna be
All
good.
right.
We're
Hey,
Hey,
so
and
excited about it.
what's the chances of us having Valenti on our show? Can you get us a hook up there?
We'll talk, man. I definitely we could definitely
That'd be
make it
badass.
happen, man.
That'd be badass.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
we could definitely make it happen.
That'd be
Yeah, for
badass.
sure. Yeah,
all right.
so he could and go ahead.
If I could do anything to help you, not that I know a lot, but I at least and don't let people take advantage of you, just like that merch
Oh,
guy
oh
and
yeah.
all that.
Oh
Here we
yeah,
go.
no, no,
Now
no,
you
never.
tell him. Now you tell him.
Yeah, no. Well, you know what? It
Because
was
people
like,
will take advantage of you. You could
yeah,
you
no,
could produce this show on your own. Trust me. I'm doing it. A bunch of other people are doing it. Rock and Roll James, he's producing his own show, and he's got a few people. He's a good source for like. I'm not very good at audio, and I've got a friend Lawrence. He's good at video, and he could
Yeah,
help
yeah.
you out and stuff like that.
no, man. I will say about Rock and Roll James, man. Real talk. I met him years ago when I first started stand up. He
Uh-huh.
had me. He had me on his morning show, and as a matter of fact, Raymond Horta was a part of the morning show, man.
Oh wow,
And
that's
so,
crazy.
yeah, no, definitely, man. And I think they did a prank call, and Raymond Horta went into this different voice. He was really good, man. It was really awesome to see. And so I did the podcast at Rock and Roll James, where he has it set up. And man, I'm telling you, man, he's got a hell of a setup, man. It was really nice.
No, he's got
Okay,
It
sponsors.
was.
That's why.
let me throw out another idea for you. Okay,
What's up?
uh, if something happens and Valiente can't do it or something like that,
Uh-oh.
I'm not throwing my hat in the ring because I can't keep up with you. But you know what? Nemo and I have a friend that's been on radio for a long time that I think would be awesome partner for you. Me
Who's that?
Mouty. Nemo?
He's worked with me, Mouty, before. You worked with me,
Oh,
Mouty.
you work with
before.
Me Mouty?
Yeah, yeah. They were partners too.
Oh, I think he
Yeah.
and you could do a great partnership.
They had a. You were at Casa, right?
Yeah, that would be that would be a great reunion, man, if it could
Yeah.
happen, man. Possibly. Ask him though. I mean, I don't know. I'm good on my end.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What's going
Oh,
on?
there's a
What's
drama
going on?
there?
Yeah,
Is there
yeah.
drama? Actually,
No.
Me Mouty's going to be on our show in January.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, it's cool, man. Nah, it would be really cool. Nah, man. When we did Casa in the mornings on 106, what was it? Casa
Yeah.
106.7, I believe.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it was a hell of a show, man. Listen, that show had a lot of potential, man. It was a cool ass show. It was funny. I had a lot of fun, man, on that show. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Showing up in the mornings, man. It was a fun show to do. And then reggaeton came out. It came out and all that stuff, man. And it kind of changed the game a little bit, No, not a little bit, quite a bit,
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
they changed the format, But it is what it is, man. There's more to that story, but We'll keep
I
it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it
Yeah,
here.
okay. I
yeah.
don't know that story with you and me, Maddie. What happened? I don't know.
No,
But
it's not that big of a deal, but it's all
okay.
good, man. You know,
But
people gonna think, man, this guy right here, man, got issues with everybody, man. No, the
Yeah.
problem, but here's the deal. Here's the deal, and I'll just explain this to people out there who are listening in right now and who are going to watch this in the future. It's not that I'm an asshole. It's not that I'm a hater. It's that all you see is what people do on stage or what you hear on the radio. What you don't see and hear is all the bullshit behind the scenes, right? And
That's it.
how people are and stuff like that. And so, hey man, I'm too old at this point to give a shit, you know, and I'll throw it out there like it is, and I don't try to sugarcoat it, man. Like I said, I'm 2 years old from being 50, man. The fuck do I gotta hide at this point,
hey,
man? You know what
you're
I
talking.
mean?
You
We're
have moonshine going on, so
yeah.
Exactly.
WTF.
You're talking to two guys that are like 2 or 3 years from
Yeah.
60.
Hey, you were talking about your pranks and stuff. And remember when you did that skit in Oak Cliff about somebody getting kidnapped or something?
Yes,
That,
yes.
that was a
Yes,
trip.
sir. Yeah, no, and if you're trying to ask me, was all that real? It really was 100%,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So we do this kidnapping prank at a
As a kid
washateria
at a Washington.
in South Oak Cliff, you know, and so we did it there. And the guy was in he was in a wheelchair, and this dude was posing, man, like he was disabled. And so when we get into the kidnapping prank, and we kidnap the guy that that we're kidnapping, throw his ass in the trunk. That dude left, man. He got up out of the wheelchair and ran off, man. I said,
Oh,
"Oh man, this guy was hustling, man. It was gold, man. We didn't expect that,
Yeah, that was. And then
and it was gold, man.
there was a lady too there, right? Who was kind of freaking out.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe, and there were some
Yeah,
people that walked out and walked back in. It was cool, man. I mean,
yeah.
we should have kept going with the pranks, but we didn't. We all went separate ways, and people go to jail, and people
uh-oh.
people got warrants, and then people pawn their equipment, and and all that shit. So
Nice.
unfortunately, we the production had to be stopped. Yeah.
All right.
That
Hey,
sucks.
I know this is close to what Nemo's bedtime right now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun. But we have to get to the chat. All right. There's a couple
Yeah,
people. Let's
these are
okay.
P1s that are always here to
Yeah.
support us and stuff,
Let's
and
see. Luis is here. I said, "Hey, Oraldo, Nemo, welcome back. It's been a while." Yeah, we took off last week. We're gonna take off a couple more days, like for Christmas and New Year's Eve. So we've got like 2 more shows this in December, and then we're off
we're off
for
again.
2 weeks. We
Woohoo!
probably Well, at least Nemo and
Okay.
I are
Yeah,
off. I
yeah,
might jump back on
yeah.
without Nemo. I have another show
Hey,
called It's Tejano
Yeah,
Time.
I know, right?
What?
hey.
Wait, what? What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, let's say, Lawrence. I was telling you about a good friend who does a lot of video and stuff. If you
He's
need
shot a
any
lot of
help,
Tejano videos and stuff. He's shot a lot of
yeah,
videos.
he
I don't know
does
if he does
music
Tejano, but he does
videos.
music videos.
Actually, he's working on a project for me, doing an intro and outro for It's Tejano Time. So,
Okay.
well, I don't know if you know, I'm a math teacher. I teach college, so I have a month off for Christmas break. So I'm gonna try to bring back my Tejano music video show from back in the
Did you ever watch
90s.
Tejano Time, Flo?
Sounds good.
I
I,
sent you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I
no, go ahead.
I sent you a video clip of the Paul Rodriguez show back in the 90s
Yes,
when he
yes,
was
yes,
on there.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
So
yes.
you'll have to check it out. And
Oh,
man, we're probably, I don't know. You said earlier you had a couple stories with Paul Rodriguez. I have my own story with Paul
yeah.
Rodriguez.
Here we go.
We can
Now,
share. We can share a little bit later. But hey, Lawrence, what did he say? Cubo. I could not say. I did for the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
6 months. I always said Cubo. I said Cubo.
Cubo,
I didn't
Cubo.
know. I didn't know Cubo like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, he has Cubo Radio FM, and I don't know if it's FM. Bobby from California. You're right.
Oh man.
No, I got
That's whenever
black
you said
friends.
that.
No,
I got black
that
friends.
That's definitely to you. And I noticed how quick you took down that question.
I'm gonna edit that out, Bob. I'm gonna, ooh. I should have read it before I posted it.
Yeah, it was up for like 4 seconds, right? The other one was just covering my face and stuff for the longest time, and then all of a sudden, it comes up. Very nice. Okay. All
Man,
right.
Oh
All
God, hey, Alfredo. Okay, what's up, guys? Hey, Alfredo. I'm not racist, okay? Hey, Louis said, "Hey, Flo, how's your music going?" Wait, you
right.
play music?
not that I know of.
Okay. He's a comedian. Luis, he's a
Okay.
comedian, man.
All
Yeah,
right. I
yeah,
was
Not,
no,
gonna
no.
say,
we
okay.
normally have a lot of
Oh,
artists. That's why.
yeah.
That's why he's probably asking
Oh,
that.
yeah. He probably didn't know. Okay.
My mic's distorted, he said,
Yeah, but
or
remember you
something.
were talking earlier too close to your mic.
Yeah,
And
that's
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, I
Whenever
told you.
Ralph Barbosa came up, it
No
went crazy.
shit.
Told you to back up a bit.
This,
Yeah.
yeah, my money's distorted too. Shit.
Let's see. We lost you in the buffer. Yeah, you were off a little bit like
Uh,
that. Hey,
okay.
Mark, he's another P1. The Addison Improv in Arlington sounds old, buddy. What?
No, son's odd, buddy.
So,
The
oh,
Addison
odd.
Improv.
Okay. There's not one in.
Yeah, there's
No,
one
no,
Arlington.
no. We could
There's,
go back to it. Go back to it. I mean, we can
Is
address it if you want.
is that
Mo-
Addison Improv? It's Arlington Improv, right?
well, he
well,
said the Addison Improv in Arlington.
there's
No,
there's
I
two of
mean,
them, right?
but I mean, I get they want to be so matter of fact and they want to just comment for what the Addison Improv and the Arlington Improv. There's two improvs. I
Right.
worked them both, so I don't know what you're questioning there. But
Yeah,
yeah, the Addison and
yeah,
Arlington Improv.
they like to f with Rondo. If he ever
Yeah.
saking anything wrong, they'll make sure
I
to
know.
point it out.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's all it is. That's all. They keep
No,
us on
it's
our
good,
toes,
it's
to be
good.
honest with you.
It's
Yeah.
Mark's a
It's
good
good.
friend of the show, so I'm not gonna give
Yeah,
him
yeah, yeah.
shit. Lawrence is good
It's
at
good.
just video. Don't tell NDO.
Those.
Don't sell. I can't read. I teach math. I can't read. Like that.
Yeah,
And plus,
there's a
the
reason
print
for
is
that.
real small on the screen. I can't read it. So Nemo's supposed to help me out. What else?
It
Oh, he
just,
said it again?
just clarifying. Buddy said the Addison Improv in Arlington earlier. That's what he was saying. You said the
Right.
Addison Improv in Arlington, which
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I've done them both, and I invited him
no,
to
no,
both.
no,
So
yeah, no, no,
Addison and
no,
Arlington.
Okay.
yeah. But he said Addison Improv in Arlington.
You're right.
It should have been the Arlington Improv
in
and
Arlington,
Addison. Yeah.
and then
Again,
Addison.
they just keep us on our toes, man. We're good. We're
That's
good with
Yeah.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
There used to be a good salsa club near the Addison Improv. I don't
There's a
know.
few
Do you
of 'em.
ever you salsa dance? Or do you
No,
like salsa music or
no,
what?
no, I don't. I just eat it. That's it, man. I don't dance to it or anything. Are you talking about Gloria's down the street from the Addison
No,
Improv?
that's on the other side. That used to be on the same little courtyard.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah,
behind
I
it.
don't.
There's a little
I
strip
wouldn't
center.
know.
I forgot the name of it, but it was a real cool salsa. It was a
So-
restaurant, and then salsa clubs.
That's what they are. That's what most salsa clubs are, right? Restaurants
Yeah,
are
the
first, and
restaurants
then
that open
Yeah.
up. Like Glorious
So-
is awesome. I
Yeah.
love Gloria. I haven't been salsa. I used to teach salsa.
Oh, here we
last-
go. Anyway,
we
so
go.
hey, Flo. So you have anything to plug coming up? I know you do your show with Aquel.
Go ahead.
No. Yeah, well, right now
Crystal
this
City.
week. This week we're going to be
Way
in Crystal
funny.
City. Yeah, Friday with Valente Rodriguez. I'm going to be down there with Josh Castro as well, man. And Crystal City is south of San Antonio. In case y'all don't know where it's at.
A lot of
Check it
Mexicans over there.
Don't you?
Hell yeah.
You see, you're the headliner. Don't you use a local comic also in every city you go to?
Yeah, we try to run with the same ones. So right now, it's Valente, myself, and Josh, and then we'll try to find someone local or close to that town. Like Crystal City, man, is
Yeah.
like there's really no big city around it. San Antonio is probably the biggest one. If you go north to 2 hours, and if you go south, there's Eagle Pass, right? So,
Right.
but we're gonna be down there. It's gonna be a 3-man show. It's gonna be a hell of a show. I think it's going to be sold out, quite honestly, by Friday. And then next week, we're going to be in Westlaco doing a show
West
on,
Laco.
on December 9th. And we got that big meeting, man, because it's going to
Yeah.
go down. We're highly excited about it, man, to start the Way Funny podcast.
Good
And
luck
we'll
with
see
that,
how that
man.
goes. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely,
Well,
man. I
good stuff.
appreciate it.
If
like I
if
said,
you ever
you want-
need a local comedian for Dallas, you should look up Ralph Barbosa.
No, definitely, man. I'll give him a call. See what's
right.
up, man.
Hello?
See
Hello?
what'll open up.
Hey, so you guys just did you just play like a couple months ago in Dallas? Or like
uh, yeah, we
I
did.
think
We
so.
play. Yeah,
Oh,
we did
I
the
wish
Way
I'd known that.
Funny, but at the time it was Vatos Locos Comedy Tour, and so we did it at Plano House of Comedy,
Okay.
and that was the beginning of the end with that promoter that we mentioned before.
Oh.
I'm not gonna mention his name, Henry Abrego, and so that son of a bitch didn't pay us for it. Hey Henry Culero, if you're listening, we still want our money, motherfucker. You owe us over $10,000, you piece of shit.
Oh
Man.
man.
And there's a guy on Facebook that people have been ragging on that he's been stealing from people too. I think he sells them like cowboy tickets and stuff. And he's
Yeah.
been
Uh,
ripping people off left and right. It's like, what the fuck, man? Come
wait, this
on.
is the same guy?
No,
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
Henry.
no.
Not Henry.
It's a
I
different
can
guy.
blame him. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
no, definitely. So, after that, yeah, we did Plano, and then shortly after that, I took over the shit, and we renamed it Way Funny.
Yeah.
And we just had to get rid of the bad juju. It was like bad gas, bro. Had to get it out of the system. And now the vehicle is running smooth. You know what I
All right.
mean? And it's just catching more speed, more momentum, and more speed. And so he told me, he goes, man, you can't run that tour. I thought, like, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Guess what, culero? We're staying booked. Guess who knows what they're doing? Me, asshole. Yeah. So,
And you don't get the cut.
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't want to mention them. Henry Abrego. Yeah. So, anyways.
Oh
We're
wait.
not going to go to the show.
Okay.
So.
Now, Rock and Roll James.
We will never have Henry Culero on the show. Put that on.
No
Put out there
shit.
right now. I'm making a statement.
No shit, man. Rock and roll, James. Hey, papa. Hey, papa. You better bring your A game, papa. I'm funny. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you because he actually did, I guess, a couple minutes on it or something. He did a segment.
On what? On what?
But I don't know.
What? What?
You
Oh,
okay?
sorry.
Is
Yeah,
your
yeah,
wife-
yeah. I was reading something. Yeah, she was
Okay.
telling she wants to get busy real quick. So
Okay, so you're gonna have to
no,
go
no.
pretty soon. Okay,
So
Yeah.
it's
I wanna
8:03.
know how-
I mean, he's not the only one.
I wanted to know how Rock and Roll James did. He said he was gonna participate in your show when it was in the Valley.
yeah, no, definitely. Rock and Roll James is, he also he does a radio show. And he does a podcast, and he's got his band. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
dude stays busy, man. But when he's available, if he can, he'll jump on a show with us, man, and he'll perform with us, man, and get down on that
Oh,
on
so
the comedy tour.
he's done a show before with you.
Correct. He did the show with us in Brownsville,
And
and
he said-
McAllen as well.
Okay, how do you do on it? I mean, because he said he was going to record it, and he wants to get better at doing stuff like that.
He
so
did real good, man. He did real. Well, the thing is, he used to do stand up on a regular, man. So
Oh, he did? I didn't know.
yeah, and so he's done stand up, and of course, he's had TV show before. He does a radio, so he has an extremely strong stage presence, man. So
Comedy's way different.
yeah,
being-
comedy. But he got a very strong stage presence, and he's got some jokes, man. He had some material ready to go, man. I was surprised, but he was up there 15, 20 minutes, man, just one after another, another, man. And Rock and Roll James loves to talk, man. If there's one thing he can do, it's fucking talk, bro,
Guy
and
gives a
talk
gab, huh?
and talk and talk. Yeah, he can talk.
Yeah,
He likes to listen to himself.
yeah. Sounds like
So-
somebody else I know.
Who?
What's that? What's that?
Sounds like someone else I know.
Oh yeah.
You?
Me, yes, me.
Yeah.
It hasn't been the buddy show lately, so that's okay.
No,
he
it's all
feels
good.
left out.
Hey, did you want to share a story with Paul about Paul?
The part I think you had one. Do you want to share it first? Or,
Well,
I mean,
fans have heard it before. I've also got a story with Alex Ramundo. I interviewed Alex
Yeah,
Ramundo.
yeah,
a
we
year
don't.
ago.
Yeah, that's a horrible story there.
All right, you
Yeah.
don't
Oh.
okay, you can listen to another.
It's not
previous
a
show.
good story. Go ahead.
Hey,
no, the Paul story is real quick, man. I was doing a show with Paul Rodriguez in Odessa and Midland, and we finally finished the show. Next day, we're in the hotel, and he needs a ride to the airport. So we're in the middle of Odessa and Midland, and we get in my car. He falls asleep. I wasn't GPS and stuff in my phone yet, right? I'm
All
just
right.
going by word of mouth, and that's how we did in directions back then. So I get lost, but I said I took a left or a right, I don't remember, and I just kept going. I said, "Screw it. Hopefully, I run into this airport, or I run into something that mirrors an airport." And so then, man, I kept going and going and going. I said, "Shit!" And he was asleep, man, in my car. I didn't want to wake him up. I felt bad. I said, man, this guy's a legend. I seen him on Tortilla Soup in the movie,
Yeah.
and I seen him on all this other stuff, bro. I didn't want to wake up the legend and shit, so I let him sleep, man, like a
I'm
baby.
gonna I'm gonna
But
take you to Cali myself.
yeah, bro, damn near. And I'm driving and
How
driving,
far
and
did you
then,
get?
well, I'll tell you, he finally wakes up. And right when he wakes up, maybe a couple of minutes down, we see a sign that says El Paso, like 80
Nice.
miles or something, man. I was already damn near in El Paso. He goes, "Hey, loco, what happened?" Like,
The other way.
yeah, you went the wrong way. We're going to El Paso. And I said, man, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to wake you up.
Where's your
So
airport at?
I know.
Where's your flight out of?
So he said, well, hell, let's go to El Paso. Like I know El Paso's a good party town. I could give Bart a call, and the comedy club owner for the comic strip in El Paso. And
Yes, I.
so he called him up, but there was like I believe a hypnotist or some shit like that working, so we weren't able to do a comedy set that night. So he got a hotel room by this Applebee's, man. And so we stay in the hotel room. We go have lunch at Applebee's, and then people recognize him. We're watching the Cowboy game during halftime. He had a big ass line. He's doing all these autographs and pictures, right? And I'm
Yeah.
just sitting. I'm sitting there eating my baby back ribs or whatever the hell it was, right? And yeah, and so exactly. And so then in the middle of doing all that, he gets a phone call. He goes, "Hey, I have a meeting with Disney tonight. I didn't even know." At 7 o'clock, he goes, "Can you take me to the airport?" So now I'm rushing his ass over to the airport. And so now I'm a full on assistant now, right? So now I take it to the airport, and I said, "Well, fuck, what do I do now? Now I'm in El Paso by myself, like, man."
Wow.
And so, but the cool thing about him was, he goes, "Hey, man, I'm really sorry, and whenever you're in LA, give me a call." He goes, "I'll put you up in the Laugh Factory, but hey, party on me tonight." And he dropped five $100 bills in my passenger seat, bro. And so he told me
That's
to
cool.
party. He gave me five
That's
hundred bucks to party, man, because he felt bad he was leaving me
oh,
there.
very
Yeah.
nice. Oh, that's
He
bad.
didn't drop
That's a
any
good
bills
story.
on me.
That's a
Yeah.
good story,
No,
man. Good for you.
no, it was good, man. Well, I had a great time, man. Went
So
and go ahead.
did he set you up at the Laugh Factory?
Yeah, he did several
All right.
times.
All
Several
right.
times came
Awesome.
through because I ended up moving to Los Angeles for a little over a year, and he came through with this promise, man. Anytime I called him and I said, "Can I do a spot?" He would he would have me show up. I would give my name. They would give me a spot, whether it was 5, 7, 10 minutes at the most. Give me a couple of drinks for free, man. So it was really cool, man. He took care of me out there.
All
Badass.
right. Okay. I'm not going to tell you the whole story.
Oh,
All
here we
right.
go.
But the next, because he'll remember this. He won't remember me. Okay. But
You think he's gonna talk to him about you or what?
well, he's gonna say
Oh,
a story or something
okay. Oh
like that.
yeah. Okay. All
Okay. He
right.
said, "Hey, by the way, I remember this guy
Yeah.
on Tejano
Yeah.
Talk or something
Yeah.
or
Okay.
some show or whatever like that. He said that he helped you get. Okay, I helped him get a picture of him and Selena. He is the only picture they ever took with Selena, and this is the year when she died, like
Hmm.
that. So he came, he hosted like a Fort Worth Tejano festival, and I was
Hmm.
in charge. Well, I was one of three people. Me and two girls helped him. Where is his host for in Fort Worth and all that. So he had told me the story about he wanted that one picture is hanging out in Tejano Rodeo, and I said I can get that picture for you. So I called up people I knew, went over there. They set up a VIP at Tejano Rodeo for us, and then we told the owner. I forgot who the owner was. Do you
Alfredo.
remember
Alfredo.
Alfredo? And we talked to him and say, hey, Paul Rodriguez wanted to see if he could take that picture with Selena. It was hanging in the kitchen like that. And so he got it, and Yeah, Paul, he was getting, well, as far as I know, he was getting drunk every night like that. And he cried and hugged that picture the entire time like that. So I was the guy that helped him get that. So
Hey, there you
All
so
right,
he
thank
will
you.
remember that. He
there you
won't remember
go.
me.
With that, it's 8:11, and
Oh,
Flo,
all
thank you
right.
so much for coming
All
on the
right.
show, man. This is a badass show.
Hey,
This has been a
hey, we'll
badass
have to
show
have you
overall.
again soon.
Cool.
And
Maybe we'll have
anytime,
moonshine on. You know.
yeah.
Yeah, we can have moonshine. Let's do a part 2, man. I'm down with it.
Hey, I'm down with that.
I'll tell you what, man. I'll make that call for you,
That'd be
and
badass too.
maybe part two could be with Valente, man. Let's get it
Yeah,
done.
that'd be
Yeah.
badass. Absolutely,
Awesome.
man.
Hey,
Appreciate that.
we could get you both on at the same time.
No,
Yeah.
definitely, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
I hope we wish you luck for the podcast.
Yeah,
and,
man.
and
That's
like I
gonna be
said,
badass.
if that doesn't happen, call me because I got a partnership with somebody else, and I was like, damn, I think he would be a good addition to a project that I'm working
Yeah,
on.
he thinks of
Right.
everybody that way. I mean,
Well, yeah, I do, but
Rebecca.
it's Tejano's helping Tejanos.
Yeah, there you go.
There
There
we
you
There
go.
it
go.
is. There you
There
go.
you go.
All right.
Okay, but yeah.
Okay, we
So
appreciate it.
I'm gonna plug anything else,
Anything
Flo?
else? Your social media?
Man,
TikTok.
TikTok at go ahead.
You were banned on TikTok for like a while, weren't you? Okay,
Well,
maybe we
no,
should talk about that story.
no,
I
I
don't know.
mean they just probably like shadow ban some videos here and there pretty much, but that's pretty much to the extent of it. We never got like a full permanent ban or anything like
Okay,
that on
just
there
like 3
because
days.
some of the stuff that Moonshine covers is a little spicy at times, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
some people they get their feathers ruffled to a certain extent, right? Because you
yeah.
got to be careful with what you say and certain people, but then there's people out there, man, they're miserable in life and they just want to fuck up your stuff.
I was banned from Facebook for a week.
What'd you do?
I don't know. Well, it was happening with it happened right after the Three Amigos show. I don't suggest you do. Well, I'm not gonna say you don't do the Three Amigos show, but hey, if you want to do the Three Amigos and you need a contact, just tell me.
Oh man, no, it's all
But
good.
we lost subscribers after they came on our show.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just funny. But
All
all
right.
right. But okay.
All right.
Hey, all right. We wish you luck, and I want to be one of the first people to find out about that show. Okay, so if it comes in fruition with you and Valente, awesome. I want to hear about it, and I want to promote your show also. Not that
Yeah.
you need my promotion or anything like
Yeah.
that, but
No,
I think
it's all
a
good.
show.
No, I'll definitely let y'all know, man. Like I
Okay.
said, we should be knowing something within 2 weeks for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
badass.
And
All right,
again,
we wish you the
if
best.
something happens, I think you need to call out me Mowdy. I think he would be a YouTube.
Oh, here we go.
What?
You can't
I
see
thi-
that smile on his face. He's like, you bring him out. He's like an awkward moment. Come on, man.
Oh,
Let it
okay.
go.
I don't know the history. I guess I think
Well,
you
hey,
guys
I
would be-
try to make it look like I froze up. Did this work?
I'm trying to
yeah,
say.
they were.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, no, I saw you move. Okay,
Ah, shit.
All right. All right.
All right.
you're not the first one to try that trick on us. Okay, well, thanks a lot. We appreciate you, and looking forward to seeing you next time. All right,
Thank y'all for having me, guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, boss. All right, man.
and thank your wife for helping you get online and stuff like that.
No
Yeah,
doubt,
all right.
definitely.
She's a
Appreciate you
producer.
guys.
Take care.
Yeah.
All right. That was a great show. I love that. Okay. A little bit too many F-bombs for my taste.
Nah, it's a
It
badass
was
show.
good.
It's a badass.
All right.
Yeah, this is what I expected. He brought it.
You know what?
brought
I
it. It's
forgot
like-
to put the disclaimer at the
Yeah,
beginning.
we did forget for the disclaimer.
did.
But
All right.
maybe you can
Okay.
put it on the information. But you definitely, I don't know. I mean, definitely need to put a disclaimer on there and stuff. So
Well, I can't because it's live, so I don't know what to do.
yeah.
But
Yeah, for
yes.
the repeats.
further, I don't like to edit these shows.
All right. No. I'm not saying take that out, please. That's fucking genius.
Okay.
That's gold right there. That's golden.
Except for I want to maybe clip out that Bobby part. Hey, I love you, Bobby, but I didn't need to read that. All right. Hey,
Which one?
you
The
know-
one he said when he
No,
asked?
no,
him,
no,
he raised
no,
it?
you don't have to say that. You don't have to say that. All right. Nobody roll back and rewind it. Don't do that. Do you know who we have next week?
I don't know, but it can't be as good as this one.
Well, in Tejano industry, yes.
Okay.
It's
Oh, that's
pretty good.
right. That's right.
Yeah, Destiny's
Well,
going to be on show.
Destiny. Yeah. All right.
Yes. All
That's
right. We're
kick
looking forward
ass.
to that. I got to contact her tomorrow and confirm, but she's scheduled for next
Sweet.
Tuesday's show. All right.
Badass. Good.
And then after that, it's going to be Marcus Daniels from the
Marcus
Three
Daniels.
Amigos show.
There you go.
All right. And then we're going to take a break for 2 weeks. I think that's right. Is that right? Yeah, I think that comes out to be the last show. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. We'll figure it out next week. Okay.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. I'm your host Oraldo for It's Tejano Time.
And I'm Nemo with Tejano USA, and pick up the latest issue this week. It's coming out this
Yeah,
this
it's
weekend.
coming out this week of Tejano USA. And
Yeah.
and remember, and you've been watching or listening at Tejano. It's got me all
in
froggy.
broadcast. In broadcast.
Okay, you've been listening and watching Tejano Talk. Okay, and broadcast. All right, see you next week.